The Madman!
Oh, how fitting. I'm a starfish and I'm up against Patrick. I will out starfish you. Somewhat surprisingly, I don't get this mirror matchup that much. By the way, thanks for the general feedback. I have finally found a way to turn back up the brightness, saturation, so that the game, or generally the stream, looks less washed out, if that's noticeable. If only I had known about this earlier. My bad. Ooh, another charged call or lightning bolt. Huh, I don't have a charged call in my hand, and it's the big payoff. I think lightning bolt is better though, because speed of getting the quest done is better than the quest reward right now. Yeah.
A charming composition.
Six to go. I've got 3 in my hand. 3.5 if I count the sorceress as a half. I'm not sure how many to count sorceress as, to be honest. What's the mirror strategy? Rush the quest or accumulate value? It's a little bit of both. I find that this deck is a lot about balance. You can go too fast or too slow. But only by finding true balance can you be playing this deck correctly. Balance in all forms. 6 to go. I have 4. 5, really. Debating between missiles, and I do have 2 missiles. But that's a 5-drop with bad stats. It would devolve down to a 2-stat, which may or may not trade with this thing. But I do have 2 missiles. I think it's very close. Not bad. So if I play 2 overload cards, I get the 3/3. The 3/3 would look pretty decent now. I think that the evolving missiles also looks decent because all those cards are decent stats for the cost. So I think I start with a lightning bolt on that thing and then I have missiles. And then I play the feral. Reduce the cost of a nature spell in your hand by 1. That's pretty good for him. I'm incentivized to play the wolf because I get the reward. Okay, so the opponent's gonna have the quest done before me. Tends to be bad. I do have a charged call. Tends to be good. But the opponent's probably at the advantage now. Whenever this minion takes damage also. Interesting. Like, wow, if I double cast Torrent on that thing, they take 16 damage, don't they? Pretty sure I need to take the card that overloads. Next turn I'll play the Runic Carvings plus the investment opportunity. Meh. If possible. Draw a cheap overload card and be able to play that with Griphon. And then be kind of tied in terms of timing. Okay. Lightning Bloom, Perpetual Flame, into Griphon, into Charged Call. Seems good. Wow. I actually have a choice here. I can either play Charged Call or I can play Coin Runic Carving. Charged Call is better. Runaway Blackwing kills that guy.
I have no master. I have no master.
Time's ticking.
Cool turn. Good turn. Good turn. Whew. Lightning Bloom. Really good card.
Nature waits for no one but me.
The storm is in me. Race cancelled.
Cool. Let's see, how do I push in the damage here? I need to find another deal 3 spell. So that's only a Serpent Shrine Portal. Or Discovering a Lightning Bolt. Somehow. Or Diligent Note Taker.
Let's brawl.
This is one of those interesting games which is like just going a little bit longer than you would expect. Both sides are just missing a little bit of something. Dang. Gotta find an answer. And I have... That's not going to cut it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, but I might not be dead. In fact, I don't think I'm dead. I'll get one more draw at it, I think. Of which I'm looking for Guidance, Note Taker, Dungeoneer, Portal, Scorpid. 7 cards out of the 12. Not all of them will win. The Charged Call might be a card that won't make me win also, but will be good. And the Wand Maker, yeah. There's a lot of possibilities here. That was a very close one.
A cruel fate awaits you in the ashes.
A warrior. That's funky. Do I want to keep Perpetual Flame in case it's pirates? I think I don't actually want Perpetual Flame. And one Feral Spirit should be good, but not both. They curve badly together. It almost feels like it's too late to realize this, but it's the same art. They're just on like different sides of the boat. Nice little free win. That's actually a fair win because I showed him that I'm Quest Shaman and he concedes. I'm pretty sure I don't want to keep investment opportunity in my opening hand, but it curves well into guidance. But I'm still pretty sure I just don't want it. This is actually a little bit tricky. I think I don't guidance that I can play the 3. I curve the good old 3 into 3. Wow. OP. That's some serious despair.
Locked up with somewhere to go.
Your turn to bleed. Wretched story. Loot. Loot to the totem.
So this is a good play, however, I think due to mana considerations, I should be going 3-1-1. So I should lead with this, and I'll play Primal Dungeoneer.
Nature waits for no one but me.
Your turn to bleed.
Alright, got 3 out of the 5 I need. I have some very solid cards.
Grab your cutlass. Let's buckle swash. Locked up with somewhere to go.
Alright, just need to draw one more Overload card and I've got it. Let's see, 5 mana next turn. If I draw Guidance or Lightning Bolt, I can actually fulfill the quest the next turn, which would be quite fast. Or Lightning Bloom. Or Novice Zapper, or Perpetual Flame. What are the odds of that? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 20. The odds are actually pretty good, 1 in 3.
Gotta get through me. Load it up.
Time's ticking.
Just good old shaman stuff. Sometimes it's good to just go back to basics. Roll the cool totems, get a bunch of bonuses off of them.
I'm not too young to fight. Lost this book.
I do have enough to get this to work, so I should do it. Precisely. I do think this deck is interesting. I'm not entirely sure how many people would have played it the way that I played this particular hand, but I think I played it pretty well. Nice balance of like drawing the last Overload card and then playing Griphon. Basically the idea is to not slow down your development at all. Get the quest done as fast as possible, but don't get it done before you have to.
X marks the spot.
Blah, 9 costs again. I'd rather have 10 drops, I think. Oh no, I selected a rabbit. This is good. I'm on a roll tier 5. I think I've won quite a lot in a row. Ever since I defeated that fiend, Dire Raven. It's a pretty good hand. Oh, the opponent mulliganed the first card. That means they're aggro. Darn, Perpetual Flame would have been really good. But what can you do?
That's incredible.
Okay, I've actually got a real decision here. Option 1, Lightning Bloom Feral Spirit, and that cheats me out of having to pay 1 Overload. But I cheat out the Overload by not paying it anyways. So that's probably not a great move. I think the line is to coin out the Feral and then Lightning Bloom out the portal or something. Isn't that the most efficient use of mana? If I Overload for 1, then I'll be at 2 next turn. But Lightning Bloom will give me 4. No, that's not actually good. I'll just take it slow with a Sorceress.
Locked up with somewhere to go.
There is little time.
Let's ride.
Oh, wow. Pretty good one to get. Although this is a very slow aggro start.
I'm meeting a friend.
Okay, need 6 more, have at least 4.
You never know what you're gonna catch.
Perpetual Flame does basically get rid of 3 here, which is pretty good. I've never actually managed to use Perpetual Flame in this way. Also, just to double check. Chat, do you know this? If I cast Perpetual Flame here, do I get unlocked for 3? Or will it finish the quest on the first cast?
I wonder.
You do get all the mana?
Hey, no cutting.
Alright, cool. That's actually quite good.
Nature waits for no one.
That's some very creative accounting.
There is little time.
I think against an aggro deck like that, I do just play Charged Call. Ugh. Well, should I be that annoyed that I drew that one? I definitely would rather rush that into something, but I think I should just play it still. Furthermore, it's probably right to play this again. I'm just going to play this.
Now littering.
So I've got 5 out of the 4 cards I need to complete this whole thing. The least amount of mana I need to complete the quest is 1. I have 6 mana next turn. So that means I can get Griphon. Holy cow.
I wonder.
But it would require double lightning bolting the opponent. How bad would that be for my overload? I would overload for 1, 2, 3, 5 the next turn. I have 7, overload for 5, I have 3 the turn after, which is enough for charged call. That might be the line. 7, I have 6. I played that, I have 8. 1, 2, 3, I have 5. That's 3 done here. Wait, that doesn't even... Oh yes, that's 4 done. 5. I overload for 1, 2, 3, 5. On 8, I have 3. Yeah, let's do it. Almost forgot I got a 7/7 for my trouble. Not bad. Well, I have no choice but to play this card. Hopefully that's enough.
Here comes the storm.
Don't you dare. Okay. Whew. Oh. That's 9 wins in a row? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 7 wins in a row. Very good. Alright, White Glove. I need this win. I need the 12 win streak. I'm gonna have the option to press the button, or not to press the button, I think. And I believe I'm going to choose not to press the button. Just to make it harder to spend turn 2 doing anything. I remember, like, I was critiqued for pushing the button the last time. And it was a very similar situation, where I was gonna play a minion the next turn. And I pushed the button and I explained, like, well, I'm playing a minion next turn anyways, so might as well, right? But it might matter that they couldn't play cards that targeted minions on turn 2. Especially if I draw a nature spell. Yeah, the main thing that's bad on pressing the button is they can play Second Flame. I think that's the main downside. And Brain Freeze, I suppose.
Nature waits for no one but me.
Nice, nature spell. think I played the expensive Slogger here. The other serious option to consider is to just Portal, or the other really serious option is to just play Scorpid and Opportunity. I think I'll do that. Very relaxed here. Need to play 7 more. Got 6 in my hand. But the 6 in my hand cost a lot. Canal Sloggers will likely not both be played. The way I see the future here, it's gonna look something like next turn Portal. Turn after that I have 5 mana. Play 1 Canal Slogger. And then hopefully I draw 1 coster cheap. Turn 6, I play Portal. Turn 7, I play one of the expensive ones. Turn 8, I play double Lightning Bloom and I finish out the quest.
You never know what you're gonna catch.
On the turn I finish out the quest, maybe I can also play Charged Call. That would be ideal. The Diligent Note Taker I think is best off getting another Lightning Bloom here because Lightning Bloom is so good. Possibly. I need 5 spells. I have an easy 3 here for -4 mana. So I can cast 2 more. I think I have to complete it at ASAP. Waiting for the charge call would be too slow. The goal is to basically complete it ASAP. I think Feral Spirit Canal. And then I'll have 2 out of 3 cast. And then we'll play it by ear on the next turn.
No escaping now.
I do think that I'm losing right now, and there's not much I can do about it. It's too bad. He'd already cast one of the fire sails. I will have 10 mana. 8 mana, 7 mana? I played the 5. No. Lightning Bloom. 10 mana, Guidance, 9 mana. Okay, I should play that charged call ASAP. 8, 10, 9, 4, charged. That's the way. Right, that works. Why are people telling me to play Diligent? That's not necessary. I should just play Guidance. I got distracted by all the bad advice. I might not finish in time. Oh my god. That is so sad. People were like just spamming play Note Taker, and I'm like, am I missing something? That seems not great. And I forgot how long those animations took. There were at least like 3 different people who said, triple bloom, finish the quest. I'm like, wait, that's terrible.
I have proven myself. I demand answers.
And that's the story of why I didn't summon 2 9-drops.
Time runs out on me.
It's like, yes, ideally you want guidance after the quest, but we don't live in a perfect society. You need to pressure them with this thing, because you only have so much time. And not playing this almost certainly cost me any chance I had of winning. However, the delay does let me get 2 10-drops instead of 2 9-drops, if I think that's a better choice.
the shadow of my wind.
Amazing.
You know, take candle.
That's incredible.
Oh, nice. If it's any consolation, I wouldn't have won the other way either. It's Funky Monk again. I think I handily beat this guy the last time. I don't think he's the one who gave up. Oh, or was this the guy who gave up? Okay. Oh, this is a tricky hand. Very tricky hand. I think the Novice Zapper is too bad to keep. Serpent Shrine Portal. Let me look up some stats on this thing. It's not in the upper half of the cards I would keep. When I really think about it, the cards I would really want to get would be Wand Maker, Lightning Bloom, Guidance, Wand Maker, Sorceress, Feral Spirit, Dungeoneer. I think there's enough cards better than that one, but I'm willing to toss it. It's pretty close.
You don't pick the wands. You don't pick the wands.
So next turn I can Lightning Bloom in order to go up to 6 mana, but there's nothing I could use 6 mana on. Could bloom into Slogger Hero Power. It's not great. Run me out of cards real fast. Perpetual Flame. Hope for good RNG. I like it. Good plan. Bad plan. Unlucky. One smart elephant. Not that it matters much.
No littering. Pawn scar.
It's very irrelevant. Probably a small negative.
No littering. Pawn scar.
Okay. One more to go. I have 6 mana next turn, 8 mana, 7 mana. So if I get a 1 overload, I'll be able to get some good stuff. It's a fast charged call there. Oh, Diligent. Okay. If I get Lightning Bloom, I'll be looking really strong. Ogremon, kinda spooky. 1 Lightning Bloom out of 19. What else? Any overload card would be good. Not any. The ones that cost 3 would be too much. Solid. 2/2 Skelly with Taunt. Clear the 3/1 first? I don't think there's much benefit to doing so, because it'll just get replaced. So... And hitting face first looks good, but I might somehow like need to deal 1 damage still, so I'm gonna not hit face. See, 4 mana left. Can definitely win with big taunt.
Somewhere to go.
14x educated. Wow. How much did they overload by? 1? 2? Ugh. 412 better here. That's some weak sauce. Oh wow, that was terrible. Oh no.
Time may pass, but the dream.
That's so sad. That's so sad. It's the tax man.
Time grows short.
Obviously, like my hand a lot if I kept it all. It's a decent hand. Wall? Man, there's a lot of swings. Like after losing 2, I get much easier competition or something.
Pick the wants.
So the people who are afraid on free to play of like queuing into really good decks, just lose some. This is quite the mismatchup. What in the world? Did I queue into arena?
No one but me.
The wand picks you.
Or maybe this guy is the best free-to-play player ever. It's a daring strategy. See how it works for him.
Locked up with somewhere to go.
If I wanted to, I could clear that board right now. It would be Lightning, Bloom, Coin, Novice, Land, Slide. That actually looks pretty good. Yeah, that's good.
There's little time. This storm is in me.
Wait. Oh no! Oh no! What? Of course. Wait, was there a way to like not have that? No, there wasn't.
Pull some more! With the Kunda spirit!
Time's ticking.
I think on the next turn I'll play Note Taker Charged Call.
Fresh out of the oven.
I grow impatient.
Maybe Note Taker Investment is better though. Get me the overload cards.
Time grows short.
It's probably better. It is quite close.
I'll write that down.
Time's ticking.
Pull some more!
Time's ticking.
Oh! Oh my god! I wouldn't have played around that! I could have lost! Oh my god!
With the Kunda spirit! Kunda spirit!
Time's ticking.
Don't distract me.
This is where you have to be a little bit, gotta space out your plays here. Because I totally could complete the first phase of the quest, but that would be completely meaningless. I think I might have done something like that on my first ever playthrough of Shaman. And then I was like, oh, well, I have nothing now. I blew it all. But the secret to this deck is to space everything out properly.
Muzzle their magic.
Oh my god, that Feral Spirit just got ruined. I can still Lightning Bloom Feral Spirit. I think that's a fine play over doing nothing. And then the next turn, I will be overloaded for 3, which means I'll have 1 mana, but I can play Lightning Bloom in order to ramp for lots of mana. I'll go up to essentially 6. But then I can't do anything with the 6 mana.
There is little time.
I think I like taking it slow here. It was a very disruptive neophyte.
Locked up with somewhere to go.
This is a very explosive hand. I think it's worth doing this. Now if I play Lightning Bloom the next turn, I'm going to have 7 mana. It's a lot of mana. I guess I can play Bloom Spirit Slogger.
Efficient is sufficient.
That should upgrade. Probably.
Initiating overdrive.
Okay, so I just need one more overload card. Next turn I have 4 mana. I think the likely way this plays out is I play Canal Saga next turn, and then I play Lightning Bloom, Brucon, Charged Call in 2 turns.
Care to make a wager, friend?
Efficient is sufficient.
This is definitely a solitaire optimization game. And I think the opponent is ahead here. In fact, I'm fairly sure he is. This was a very strong turn. No, that's not right.
Now let her end.
Time's ticking.
Okay, let's assume that I have any chance of winning this one. Let's see. So next turn, I'm going to have 6 mana. I play the Lightning Bloom. I have 8 mana. That means I need to get another card that actually, if I play Note Taker on the next turn, 6 mana, 4 mana, 6 mana, 8 mana, Brucon, Charged Call. It's a decent play.
Could you repeat that? I'll write that down. The elements unbound flow through me.
And the cycle of life is reborn anew.
It seems you need another lesson, mortals.
I'm almost thinking about killing the 1/2 so that there's nothing to Aug Merchant. Let's see, I have 16, 23, 25 damage next turn. How much is 3 damage going to matter? Fierce. I doubted that killing a 1/2 minion was going to be the difference.
Quiet. Efficient is sufficient.
That should upgrade. Probably.
Initiating overdrive.
Muzzle their magic.
Oh, that's right. At the end of my turn. End of any turn. I get 1/1 wolves replaced. Forgot about that.
I'm almost out of cards. I must choose soon.
I thought it looked really grim, but I just might pull this one out.
I'm out of cards.
So close. Actually really close. I'm not entirely sure if the opponent missed lethal, but it's hard. Ooh, Perpetual Flame. That's really good in this matchup. Unless it's Quest Hunter. But Quest Hunter is just a worse version of this deck. And of Quest Mage. Do I play Perpetual Flame here? Yes. It looks impressive, but it's just Whirlwind, except quite a lot worse. I'm glad I got the lightning bolt out of the way last turn. It was a little speculative. Let's see, how quick shot. I was like, how do I get a quick shot? And Rhino. That too. Ooh, Serpent Shrine's real nice. Okay, I think I go Sorceress Bloom Portal. That completes the quest, and then it overloads me for 3. Next turn I will only have 4 mana. I think I don't do that. I think I play Portal, and then the next turn I will overload for 2. I'll have 5 mana. I play Bloom, 7 mana. Play the Brucon, 2 mana. And that doesn't do anything either. Maybe it is just Sorceress Bloom Portal. Yeah, that seems fine. Play a bunch of minions. Oh, that's interesting. That's... I think I might... Yeah, I should just play Charge Call next turn. It's an interesting one. Which one do I go with? 8 health or Taunt? Taunt, I guess. Feels dumb. Taunt good. Should have picked Bloom, you would have had 7/7 Corrupted Double tank next turn. So this is a big underroll. I think this is overall the better play. Normally you wouldn't get such a bad.
Just a sip. Time's ticking.
Ding ding.
Here comes the storm.
Do 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 do. 10. Rank up. I was thinking, like, is it only control decks that are gone? Yes, but it's also, like, super defensive tools. Like, I looked at that City Architect, and I was like, oh, there's no way anyone would legitimately play City Architect in a meta like this. So, the defensive cards not being playable are kind of a shame in this meta. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Gotta get through me. Load it up.
It's kind of interesting. The defensive cards in all the decks right now are only in because either they're really good, such as Canal Slogger, or they fulfill the quest, such as Cargo Guard and Feral Spirit, and Canal Slogger, interestingly enough. And Ice Barrier, yes. It's not in the deck because it's good. Ooh. That's actually quite good. That actually might be GG for the pirate deck. I forget, but I really should plan to position these things better against the Reaper's Scythe, which is definitely a card. Let me see. If I could position all of these things however I wanted, how would I want these positioned for Reaper's Scythe? It would probably be trying to isolate the watch post as much from everything else, so that's the thing that shouldn't be in the center. Yeah, this watchtower, so brutal.
Nature waits for no one but me.
Not a bad Perpetch, but I could just play Wandmaker. I guess I'll just play Wandmaker. Babu. Isn't that the name of the My Hero Academia? Say it's the Reaper's Scythe. Davi. Yes, yes.
Gotta get through me. Load it up.
I think it's a lot of fun to root for the villains. Okay, where was I? So Reaper's Scythe is active. So this is where I really should think about the positioning.
I wonder.
Canal Slogger in the middle of these three makes sense. Then I push the button. Oh no! I'll have a taunt. I play two things. I just need to play 4 cards, and I have 4 cards. I do want to actually activate this though. I think Canal Slogger here, and then Lightning Bolt the face is correct.
No littering.
And then the taunt has the healing totem next to it. Kind of a no.
Bridget stories. News.
Whoa! Someone actually managed to cast the Juggernaut against me. Amazing!
The storm is near. The elements unbound flow through me. Don't distract me.
What did you just do on your turn? That's against the rules.
Job for me.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Well played.
Well played. Well played. After 29 games with this deck and a very high win rate, I've decided to make some small changes. I also looked ahead because I'm getting to that point about which deck I'm going to choose when I graduate from the apprentice ranks. And I found something really nice. The deck that I'm going to get, Brucon's Thunder, not only has 3 legendaries in it, Raz, Brucon, and Instructor Fireheart, but one of the cards is Instructor Fireheart, which is quite good. So for now, the card that I hope to get is Overdraft. Very unlikely to get it off of 2-pack, but you never know. And United and Stormwind is a cool pack anyways. Come on, Overdraft. Whoop whoop. I don't remember when I got this one. Clumsy Courier, get out of here. Alright, let's get that Overdraft. And also, shout out to a random YouTube comment that I watched where a user pointed out, hey, you can disenchant that Golden Lightning Bloom for a normal Lightning Bloom and make 10 dust on it. That's especially useful here because I need 5 more dust. So we're gonna do that. That's some arbitrage right there. So the deck is going to be altered by putting in 1 Overdraft and 1 Marsh Spawn. And I actually legitimately believe that having a 1 of and not a 2 of both of these cards might be the way to go. Because you don't want too many Marsh Spawns in your deck. Like basically you don't want to have multiple of these in your hand. And I've got the final nail for this deck thought out. It's going to be replacing the final Entrap Sorceress with Instructor Fireheart. That is almost certainly going to be the end edition of that deck. When we get to it. And now we give up that beautiful 21-8 record. We'll file it away. But here we are from beautiful baby Griphon rank. Let's climb some ranks.